Ever felt like you're doing everything right, but still can't afford a home? I hit my 30s and thought, I've got a decent job. I'm saving. So why does buying a house feel completely out of reach? For the longest time, I blamed myself. Maybe I'm not earning enough. Maybe I'm not saving hard enough. It's a heavy feeling, right? But then I had a major realization. A light bulb moment that changed everything. The problem isn't me. It's not you either. The real barrier, the one nobody really talks about, is this old, dusty financial rule. The 30% rule. You've probably heard of it. The idea that your housing costs your mortgage, property taxes, insurance, all of it shouldn't be more than 30% of your gross monthly income. For years, I saw this rule as the enemy. The reason I was failing at the homeownership game, with today's crazy housing prices and stagnant wages, staying under that 30% threshold feels like trying to catch smoke with your bare hands. It seems impossible. So, what do most people do? We stretch. We push that number to 40%, maybe even 50%, just to get our foot in the door. We tell ourselves it's a starter home, a temporary sacrifice. We get so caught up in the dream of owning that we ignore the financial nightmare it could become. We become house, and being house poor is a special kind of stress. It's when your house owns you, not the other way around. Think about it. Every single month, half your paycheck is gone before you've even bought groceries. An unexpected car repair, a medical bill. Suddenly, it's a full-blown crisis. There's no room to breathe. No money for emergencies, let alone for things that make life enjoyable, like a vacation, a hobby, or even just a nice dinner out without feeling guilty. You're constantly walking on a financial tightrope, and the dream home you worked so hard for starts to feel like a golden cage. The joy of ownership is completely overshadowed by the constant anxiety of paying for it. But what if we flipped the script? What if we stopped seeing the 30% rule as a barrier and started seeing it for what it truly is? A shield. A form of financial support. This rule isn't meant to keep you out of the housing market. It's designed to protect you once you're in it. Sticking to it means you're building your life on a solid foundation, not on shaky ground. It means you have financial freedom. Imagine this alternate reality. Your mortgage is a manageable part of your budget, not the whole pie. You have money left over at the end of the month. You can build a real emergency fund, one that actually covers emergencies. You can invest for your future. Maybe even retire comfortably one day. You can afford to travel, to explore your passions, to create memories. You have the freedom to take a calculated risk, like starting your own business or changing careers, because you're not shackled to a massive mortgage payment. That's not just financial stability. That's true wealth. It's a life with less stress and more options. So, how do we get there when the math just doesn't seem to work? It's not about giving up on the dream of homeownership. It's about being smarter and more patient with how we approach it. First, let's get brutally honest with our finances. Track every penny. Know exactly where your money is going. This isn't about judging yourself. It's about gaining control. Once you have a clear picture, you can start making strategic cuts and finding ways to boost your income, whether it's through a side hustle, asking for a raise, or learning a new skill. Next, focus on building a rock-solid financial foundation before you even start looking at listings. This means aggressively paying down high-interest debt, like credit cards and personal loans. That debt is a financial anchor weighing you down. Then, save up a substantial down payment. We're talking 20% if you can, to avoid private mortgage insurance and lower your monthly payment. And on top of that, build a separate emergency fund of 3 to 6 months of living expenses. This fund is your safety net. It's non-negotiable. This process takes time. It might take years, and that can be frustrating, especially when you see friends and colleagues buying homes. But comparison is the thief of joy, and in this case, it's also the thief of your financial future. Their journey is not your journey. Rushing into a home you can't truly afford is a recipe for regret. Renting is not a failure. It's a strategic move. It's buying you time to build the financial strength you need to be a successful, stress-free homeowner. So let's redefine success. Success isn't just getting the keys to a house. Success is building a life where that house is a source of joy and security, not a source of constant worry. It's about having the financial freedom to live your life on your own terms, You won't let the pressure to keep up push you into a decision that could compromise your financial well-being for decades. Take your time. Build your foundation. And when you're finally ready, you'll be able to buy a home with confidence, knowing you've made a smart, sustainable choice for your future. Thank you so much for watching. If this video resonated with you, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content on building a life of financial freedom. See you next time.